This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Mezco 112 Collective Hela from the Thor Ragnarok film. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard 112 box, with the Ragnarok emblem at the center. Turning the box around, we can see multiple images and panels showcasing the figure in multiple posing positions with her different interchangeable parts and accessories. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here's Hela out of the box. And oh man, I'm going to be making a bunch of corny jokes because this figure is hella dope. Now that's not to say it's a perfect figure, but she is hella gorgeous. I absolutely love this piece. Now we do have some problems with the Mezco female figures, which is very well known, but overall, I think she's a hella great figure. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a closer look at her accessories. So for Hela, we do get a hella ton of accessories. Not really, but we do get 2 interchangeable head sculpts, 2 swords, and 8 interchangeable hands. And lastly, we also get a circular base stand with the Ragnarok emblem printed atop. We also get a clear articulated arm that articulates at 4 points with a clip. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Hela. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Hela. I think this turned out really good. It's not perfect by any means, but this is still a great looking figure. So let's check this out here. So I want to start off with the head sculpts. That first head sculpt is gorgeous, man. You know, we've had issues in the past with Mezco having likeness issues with their designs based on like actual people, but I kind of feel like they've been getting better and better, especially in this past year, and this one looks fantastic. It looks just like the actress. Everything about the makeup around the eyes, like that really dark shadow, looks really good. The cheekbones, the nose, all that look really good, and those like horn antlers coming out of her helmet, that is so old school comic books. I love the design, and I think that turned out incredible. So just turning this around, I mean, you can see how detailed and how all in they went with this helmet design, and they just did not hold back. Again, keeping it more true to the comics is just insane. And that silhouette, dude, when you see this figure, it's just crazy good, and I love it so much. We also do get a second head sculpt, which is her without the helmet and the long draping hair kind of draping over a part of her face. Again, looking really good. The sculpt of all of that looks fantastic. Again, looking just like the actress, even has that little evil smirk. It's so well done. I love it. This is a really beautiful looking figure. So we can just take it off like so on the ball peg, just a little standard ball peg, and we can put the more long-haired one on like so. And again, that looks really good, man. Really dig it. Now, note with this one, you're not going to get a whole lot of articulation with this. It's just mostly going to go left and right. You're not really going to go up and down a whole lot, so the articulation is very limited on this. So we're going to take this off, and we're going to pop on a regular head like so. All right, let's check it out with that head on. So the rest of this looks really good. It's fairly simple. You know, you got the black soft goods suit. Her breastplate here is a plastic that connects to these shoulder pieces that go around the back and then connect to the back like so. But all the metallic like green parts that they put on the suit itself look really dope, man. They killed it. I love this. And I love how like the fabric green matches pretty well with a painted green, like on the forearm guards and things like that. The colors match very well. Oh, that just looks so good, man. Even like the nails are painted black. You can see that. That's really cool. Got some Hela booty back there. Very nice. Very accurate. Again, the green just looks so good. I love the black on green. I think it just pops. It looks very nice. Just so freaking good, man. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. Looks really cool. The boots look nice. Look at all that texture inside the actual boots. Look very good. You got peg holes on the feet. All of this looks really nice, man. Again, a gorgeous figure. One thing I want to show you guys real quick. I want to show you her side by side with Green Lantern here. Now, these do have like similar suits. And I was just kind of thinking for like you customizers out there, this Hela body would make for a really cool female Green Lantern custom. I think that would be dope. You know, when you get this figure, you do get a second chest emblem right there. So you could put that on her chest right here and put on maybe a different head sculpt or whatever you want. You know, find a different female head from like DC Universe Classics or things like that. And you can have yourself a really cool female Green Lantern figure if you wanted to. And I think that would work really nice. So again, just an option for all you customizers out there. Alright, now let's talk about her accessories. So we do get the standard stand right here, which again I love. We got the Thor Ragnarok movie emblem on the top, as well as the clear articulated arm. Now I've shown you the alternate head sculpt, which is really, again, really good. I love that. But we also do get some extra hands. So we do get a pair of closed-fisted hands. Those are the ones come packaged in the box. We do get a more pair of relaxed hands with the fingers a little more open. We do get a pair of gripping hands for holding her two swords. And then we get these two hands that are always like, I always call them like spell casting hands or bad guy hands, because bad guys always have to claw at things for some reason. But we get all those hands and they work out very nice. So she doesn't come with a ton of stuff for this figure, for this particular figure, but what we do get is pretty good. We also do get her swords right here, which look incredible. I love the sculpt of these. If I can actually get my camera to focus on that. So those look really nice. We do get two of those. The sculpting on those look fantastic. All that sculpted detail in there just look really cool. I love these. Now, one thing I will say, they do feel a little flimsy and a little brittle. Since they're so thin, I feel like these will break very easily. So just be very careful when you're posing this around and doing stuff. Again, I feel like they will break, so just be very careful. So you can get these in her gripping hand. If I could just get them in there. She has tiny little hands, man, so get them in there. And she holds them very nice. Again, she doesn't come with a whole lot of accessories, again, but what she does come with, I like. I feel like she needs a cape. You know, I don't know why. I just feel like she needs a cape for some reason. Maybe I'm just reading too much of the comic books. I don't know. But all this stuff what we get is still very well done. Alright, now let's run down her articulation. So the head is on a ball joint, does roll around like so, does turn left and right, looks up fairly far, down about that much, and pivot side to side. Again, I've showed you the other head sculpt, but you don't get a whole lot of motion with that one because of the long hair. So this one has a lot more range. We can go all the way up with the arm that far, down, up and out that much. These little shoulder pad things don't really hinder all that much. We get a single bend at the elbow, which bends about 90 like so. Rotation at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We do get a double ball peg in the midsection that goes up into our breast area and to the crotch, so that rolls around very nice. Turns left and right, pivots side to side, and crunches back and forth very well. We got hip joints that kick forward that far, back not so much, splits about that much, rotate in the upper thigh. We got only a single bend at the knee. I'm trying to see here, kind of feel it. No, that is a single bend at the knee, bends past 90, so that's decent. No rotation at the boot. We get a ball joint at the ankle, so that rolls around, turns left and right, up and down, and a pretty decent ankle rocker, and she's totally rocking platforms there, so very nice. The articulation isn't great. You know, they really do need to work on their female bodies still. That's one area that I know a lot of us Mezco collectors are kind of like screaming for. You know, we need better females, the better mold on the bucks of the females, just more females in general in the line, in my opinion. But this Hela is incredible, dude. You know, there's not a whole lot of Hela action figures out there. I know there's Marvel Legends one that's really sought after. I think this one's better, you know, probably not in articulation wise, but it overall just looks and feels better. So if you're looking for a good Hela, then I think this is definitely the one to get. So for a quick size comparison, here she is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Mezco comparison, here she is standing next to the 112 Collective Hulk and Thor, also from the Ragnarok film. And just for fun, here she is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Mezco 112 Collective Hela. Now overall, I think this is a hella good figure. I'm being very honest with you. I don't hate it, it's by no means the best figure, but it overall is pretty hella awesome. She's got a hella gorgeous sculpt, hella good paint, hella great soft goods. I absolutely love the hella decent amount of accessories that we get, and the articulation, it could be hella better. But still, she is a great piece. And if you love the Ragnarok film and you want an awesome hella action figure, then this one is definitely the piece to get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.